Confusion, confusion, confusion. The whole world is going under confusion. It is so crazy. Let's talk about some topics. Orlando. Let's talk about Trump. Let's talk about Hillary. Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about everything. But more simply, I'm gonna break down Islamism, everything that everybody, person in mind. All right. One, Orlando. Hate crime or not hate crime? Okay. Orlando, it was considered hate crime, but not against the people, against himself. You can't be have a hand on the Bible and yet want to suck cock. That don't work like that. So he was battle between himself. It was a battle between himself. He was conflicted with himself. He hated himself. So that's a hate crime against himself. You know, it's ridiculous the way it works down. He killed all the people because he hated himself. So that's one area. Hate crime was against himself. And my heart goes out to my family, and my heart goes out to the families and heirs and murder and stuff. My heart goes out to them because he had a conflict with himself. You know, that's the main big issue of it. Now, let me just go back in a little bit and make you understand here the exact words was. Other thing, topic. Is a topic going around about confusion in bathrooms. Okay, my thing is this. Look, I don't want no man in a dress going in the same bathroom with my woman, my daughters, my mothers. If you got a dick, you go where the dicks goes, is in the bathroom with the dicks. Simple. Gotta get blunt with you. Gotta bring my lower half down because you won't understand me if I say those other words. See, you don't know what's a perv thinking in the mind. So why would you let a man with a dress goes in the bathroom with another woman? With your girl, you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what they're on their mind, their mindsets. You don't know who's real, who's not real. You don't got these people ID. You don't know they really transgenders or they're people that want to rape women. You don't know. So it behooves somebody to say, oh, hands are on for people who got situation problems, confusion areas. Look, I'm not somebody who thinks about people my end, but I don't want no man with a dress on in the same bathroom with a dick in it with my girl, my daughters, my mothers, my sisters. It behooves anybody with a family even think that area. I'm sorry. Democrat, I don't care. It's my feelings. You may not like what I say, but I'm going to say it anyway. That way I think about stuff. Because reality is reality. That's life's story. You know what I'm saying? Those are conflicts. That's confusion. But ain't much confusion because think about this. You're in the bathroom and you see a person like a man up there, you know, looking kind of womanly. You like, you know, what's up with this? Not only is that area, post another pervert in that men's bathroom and see a woman dressed like a man who really a woman. Who know what he may do to that woman? Confusion. A lot of it going on in the world. And it's really not that simple because it shouldn't be that confusing about it. It's simple. Woman, woman. Even though you may have other tendencies, be a transgender, whatever, you still is a woman. You still go in woman places. As long as you say you're menstrual, you still is a woman. Man is a man. Regardless if you feel like a woman, you got a penis. A penis. You get chopped up, he's still a man, you're born a man. Simple. It's not that much confusion. But people make it confusion with different laws and guidelines, different bathrooms. You got little bathroom confusion. Bathroom woman side, man side. Confusion. Which way, you know, you make it easy for people. Let's decide what area. Okay, you say, okay, you want homophobia. Say what you want to say. It's my beliefs, my reality. People I think is ridiculous. That's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of people going around doing what they're doing in the world, going crazy. Because they make it worse with these laws. Why even fight for, different bad, I want my own bad? No. Okay, then they want to say about civil rights. How is civil rights? Taking a piss. Really? Seriously, you're going to put yourself in the same situation of Moors who've been bit by dogs and put water hoses on, and you think you're in the same situation? But I'll tell you what, why don't you let me get some dogs and spray y'all down with water hoses, and maybe just think about it, and then go back 40, 60 years, 100 years, when you had a right to vote, then you can talk about it. But you want to know if you take a right to piss or not, It's not the same thing as civil rights. I'm sorry. That's piss where you're supposed to piss at. That's my views. Sorry. I'm not going to win no elections on it, but I'm telling you the way it is. And I can't believe that even the fight about this stuff. You know, they find some lady in the area because she wants, that's her beliefs. That's what the beliefs of society is freedom of speech. And now people afraid to speak what they believe in. I say what I want. I don't care if you like it or not, but that's what they're going to be about. I don't want to see no woman no man with a dress go in the same bathroom as my mother's, my daughter's, my girlfriend, because you don't know what's in their mindset. And all law-abiding citizens or lawmakers should know this. It's a protection of family, good values. So-called, they say, Christian values, right? Well, that's another topic you're going to, because that's another confusion. Now, they is afraid about Islam. Oh, Islam, Islam, Islam. Islamism. Well, I'm a Moor. It's under Islamism. There's a difference. See, you got radical, who not part of Islam. Islam is peace, love, tranquility. They didn't know nothing hatred about Islam. In reality, is anything in the books of this is about hatred or killing? None. Book of this, Drew Ali, who started more, who really came and opened the whole world up, what it is. No hatred, no killing. This, nothing hatred or killing about this. You may see a lot of this coming on soon, though. This is what you may see about. See, this is what's going to come on soon. But you don't know about that yet, but I'll speak upon that. Because the bottom line is this. Do you not know that the beginning people inside this great land we got was Moors? Do you not know that they had 8 more presidents? That means this was an Islam state. Islamism. Not Islam, Islamism. It's a difference. The Moors ruled, and in 1774, do you not know that the Moors, who now call themselves Negro, black, and colors, was denationalized because they stole their birthrights. Again, I'm getting into the real news, how it's going down. If you want to know the real areas, the truth areas of it, you look under Black Christian Code, year 1774, Google it. You see exactly what happened to the Moors. Now, a lot of urban people, Negroes, blacks, colors, who call themselves Negro, black, colors, don't know the concept of where they really was or where they are. The biggest fallacy was they had a show. Now, I don't say it never happened, because they did have a slave trade, most definitely. But the way the roots said it was with Alex Haley, did you not know Alex Haley got sued? Alex Haley got sued for that book of roots, because it wasn't exactly his bloodline. When they denationalize you, which, you know, I'm part of the Moor American government, where they teach you, when they denationalize you, they'll take your birthright, but the meaning is they'll have a nation. So they label you. So back in 1774, they labeled Moors, Negroes, black, and colors. And you could Google that. You could Google Black Christian Code, and it tells you exactly how it went down. Now, is that not confusion? So all these years, you go around and say, oh, I'm a black power, Negro, color, but it's a status. See, color is a status, and that's a problem. They label white, white, black, black, but it's not what your nationality is. I never saw that one in the UN called black, UN. I didn't see that one called white, UN either. They all got nations. And see, if you look on the Black Law Dictionary, 4th edition, and he says like free white person, white is not considered Caucasian. White, it says North African, Albanian, Moors, mixed Moors. Caucasian is not considered white. That's something you could think about. Confusion. So the status was was really made of, status is not a nation, a color status. So at one point, Moors were considered white status. And the first original slaves were not people of color. The first original slaves was Irish, then Native Americans, then came Moors. But today, denationalized Moors and called them Negro, black, colors. We call it NBC. NBC was called Negro, Black, and Colors. Like Channel 4, go figure. And that movie, with Eddie Murphy, old movie, Trading Places. Think about it. Matrix, that's us. Now, that's one confusion that we have with each other, of confusion in that area. I say Google Black Christian Code and look under it. And then you understand where the concept is. The person who ordered the hand in 1913, a person called Drew Ali, Noble Drew Ali. He started the whole awakening of the Moors, a Moorish government in America. And they got a website, www.moorishgovernmentamericaland. You can go on the website, look it up, research it, and see what it's talking about. If you understand. Now we gonna go. I'm gonna have to make a phone call real soon to brother in Oklahoma, and he'll talk about some more Confucian areas out in Oklahoma, about how the cops does people, and you don't even know your rights, what jurisdiction you're under, UCC codes. You know, it's confusion. The whole world's confused. Trump. Well, let's talk about some politics. I'm going back to Moors a little bit. I'm going to go back to my politics area. Trump, Hillary. Trump, confusion. Wigs. His hairstyle, confusing. Really, his looks are confusing. He 1 minute he says one thing, says another. Okay, confusion. Sanders, kind of confusing, but hey, same thing. The big picture is who do you really got to vote for, right? Hillary is the best thing I see, even though she got her problems. I admit, she got issues. She got a lot of issues. A lot of issues. But who the best of both evils? Well, you got Trump, major issues. Hillary, issues. Trump, major issues. His party with him don't like him. His people don't like him. So if he do get in office, nobody gonna deal with us. Nobody gonna want nothing to do with us because of his attitude. He says that he want to build a wall. He says he going to cause terrorists. But what more terrorists we got in our land but supremacy? Who did Oklahoma bombing? Federal building. Wasn't no Islam. Who started most of the terrorists we got wear cloths on their heads. So how about the time down south where they took over a federal building and they kind of like didn't give that up? So the bottom line is we got our own problems to worry about. You were building a wall, ain't a big deal. But who you keeping us in? And you keeping them in. So who are you protecting? You say everybody to nationalize, we're gonna do this, but very careful, Donald Trump. This is a little question for you. If you do the Nationalization Act, do you think you can stay in this country? Because, you know, reality is you're not sovereign to the land either. Moors is sovereign to the land. That's what Islam states. That's just what it is. Islamism is where it started from. Because back in the days of George Washington had to give a letter to the Sultan. Or before they got colonized, people don't know, before they got colonized, these were all part of North America, Amexel, called Amexel, Amaracan, and they had to get permission to build their land, colonized land over America, and they get permission from the Sultan in Morocco. So this is all right there in the Harvard book. You go look on the Harvard Treaty between the Moors, Morocco Moors, and the colony with George Washington, and you see it for yourself in the Harvard book. And it tells you, breaks it down bit by bit about how they had to get permission from the Sultan in Morocco to build their colonies over here, because we were already here already. The biggest secret was, we don't want to come with chains and shackles. No. See, that's what he want. The people want you to believe, see. We were already here in this country. See, we were here, and one of the Native Americans, it was Moors. Back in days, the Native American Indians looked like, well, like me, a little bit, you know, a little darker. It wasn't the same Indian you see now. See, Native American, it was Moors over here working. Everybody had 8 Moor presidents. Had their own constitution, had their own government. That's why you see something like this now. You maybe see this right around, I say maybe this year, a couple years. A lot of license plates like this. And this may be going in the second more. See right here, it says Moorish American government. See, you see that, see? Because that's what it's all about, really coming back to here. There's a lot of problems going on now because people see a lot of areas going on now that people don't know how to act. But these kids are crazy because they don't have upbringing. They don't got good upbringing to know about their own, who they are. Moors don't act like that. Moors don't act like robbing them. Moors don't steal like that. Moors don't do that kind of area to people. They're not violent people. They're spiritual people. They believe in love and peace and harmony and helping the humanity and bringing them together. Not of killing and murdering and beheading. That's not Islam. That's not Moors. That's what people want you to believe that. You know, think about it this way. Christian, right? Crusade. They murdered and killed everybody in the name of their own religion. Now that's not real religious or spiritual, killing people, make me believe. Our foreparents killed and murdered, raped, and Christian. Really. Think about that. If you want to see about conspiracy, what is really this land based upon? They said thou shalt not steal, but it's still land. Interesting. My name ain't mine, but now it is because of Claude Jones L. So you gotta think hard about who you gonna really base this stuff upon. Of confusion. Confusion not knowing who you are. Who made you? Who made you? Did Allah make you? Yeah, I think so. You born from spirit man, right? You that first. And you believe in cycles. Or you believe in confusion. You like confusion. There was a world going upon confusion. You gotta think, look at, matter of fact, you know what really simple? I'll ask you a question. You get letters in the mail, and you wonder, in school they taught you when you write, you put a capital letter first, and small letters later, right? You never, they're all capitals. That's not really good punctuations. So why do we all get letters from everywhere with all capital letters? I want everybody out there listening to me, get all your mail. Look, all your letters come in from everywhere. Even bills and pharmacies. And see, every beginning letter of your name is all capitals. Never a capital and some all capital letters. Why is that? Now, I'm going to give you a little research. I have to make a phone call here. I'm going to give you a little research. And you look for yourself. Look under the straw man. Who's the straw man? Look under that name. And then everything's coming to pass. So I'm going to call a part of Oklahoma. And let me speak upon some areas. You know what I'm saying? Bites time so you can understand. Don't hear from me, but hear from him. About how to handle cops and situations, that deal with that area. Because sometimes it's good to have more than one person to talk to. And I'm a good talker. I can talk all day and all night about everything. Sometimes I like. But I want to get other familiarization people. Okay? So give me a minute, okay? And we'll get right back to my subject. I'm gonna hit. Okay, let's see what E about. So we about to call my partner in Oklahoma, ask little questions, and get some good topics. I know you missed my female friends up here, but
hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on? You all right, partner?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, we got some topics up here. My show. I told them about you already. So introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is currently Rael Bay. I'm previously Eric DeReyes, I'm down here in Oklahoma, formerly from New York City, and, looking around to try to find a way to get to the Moorish government, a branch down here in Oklahoma, because they don't have anything down here. And it's a lot different from, my New York days, so it's something that's definitely needed.
Okay. Well, tell me something. What have you learned? I know you research a lot of Moors, and you deal with a lot of Moor area down there in Oklahoma. But what have you learned? What have you learned in your civic areas of laws and areas dealing with the police and courts? What have you been learning so far?
Well, actually, when it comes to advocates and, public officials and that sort of thing, you don't really have anyone here in Oklahoma that stands as a real advocate. And basically the politics are, old school politics, so you got law enforcement running them up doing what they want to do to people. And nobody really is aware of their, personal rights. Nobody even knows who they are, when it comes to, what they call African Americans down here. So the Moor population will still just completely lost. So, we're dealing with things that we can't overcome because there are so many of us down here. And this is, the basic area of Black Wall Street where, they still haven't recovered. And you know what happened in Black Wall Street.
Well, some people don't. Break it down to them. Some people don't know.
Well, basically, they had a little town in Wasso. They, Black people had their own little, economic foreground for quite some time down here. And the white people, they wanted it so badly and couldn't do anything legally to take it away from them. So what they ended up doing was cause the riot with female, one of those Caucasian females, and claimed that somebody looked at her and attempted to rape her, and then they went through the town running them up to basically which they are none, and turn around and burn down the town, kill thousands of people, well, hundreds of people. I don't, want to detail, and I don't want to, give details that aren't accurate, but that's the gist of it.
Okay. Well, tell me, what if a person say let's go down to the breakdown area of like cops and stuff, and I'm riding my car sometimes, and I get pulled over, and he want to harass. I mean, this for any individual citizen. A lot of citizens don't know this, that he got rights from the UCC law. Basically, the breakdown of when you're riding around in cars and he would pull you over and for unjust reasons. How should I handle that situation?
Well, under the law for UCC, basically, they're binded to, they're under oath, basically. So I'll try to break it down to you in that way. A police officer, basically supposed to uphold the Constitution, and as an officer, the Supreme Court, considers the law of the land regarded the constitutional protected rights. And they cannot be interpreted in any other way. So under those circumstances, you as a citizen, you can sue the police, for illegal arrest, resisting arrest with impunity and different things like that. But we don't have that information. Supreme Court cases have already, been resolved in these cases. One is Collender versus Lawson in 1983. The United States Supreme Court ruled that the police could, not arrest the citizen merely for refusing to, present identification. So, they have to have probable cause. Any reason whatsoever to even stop you or to speak to you in any manner whatsoever. So you're not asking them these questions, and they just under the presumption. So you have to, challenge the presumption.
So no, I should not really simply ask questions. Maybe ask questions or why I'm being stopped, or why I'm being detained, or what's your probable cause if I'm driving my car.
Exactly. You have to challenge the presumption when they come to you presuming, anything concerning the law. You have to challenge the presumption. So I mean, any basic presumption to your person or to as a police officer, you have to answer. You don't answer, that's basically admitting guilt. So you have to come back with some kind of reply. You have to rebut.
So that's why they say you got to remain silent, because they were trying to not you to make you say nothing.
Right. They if you know your rights or you don't know your rights, basically if you don't know your rights, it's probably better to remain silent in some ways. But if you know your rights, it's never good to remain silent, because you want these things on the record, because you want to overturn this illegal activity, and that's really what it is, illegal activity.
Wow, that's deep. That's some deep stuff. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that they will just go with the flow and let them keep harassing them, stop them every five blocks. They know they got a right to ask them, why being stopped, what the problem cause. That's kind of good to know. Topics. So basically, so how long? I mean, you getting into more and more. What do you think about the topics? So far, the Moors. I think the Moorish American government is coming on kind of strong. They got some good stuff going on with them. And I think, what do you think about the constitutions of it and the UCC Constitution? People don't know about the two constitutions we have.
There's a constitution for the people, and there's the constitution of the people. So concerning, the corporate version of the Constitution, which really does not apply to you, we should be aware of which one is which. So now, with that being said, the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments under the real Constitution aren't even valid. So we look at ourselves as African American, which makes those amendments valid. Now, you think about that for a second. If the real Constitution is the real law, the law of the land, and the law that abide by sovereign individuals, and this is the case of every individual that basically isn't contracted with the U.S. government without their knowledge, and that's what the issue with the UCC comes in, and us, being handled in cattle ones that's under contract with them is because of the fact that you have a birth certificate, and the birth certificate is a corporate entity. You see it in all capital letters when they, address you. So in order to be able to address you and to handle you like cattle, they have to, you have to be that fictitious, which is, basically your legal name. We registered with the state, and when you registered with the state, you gave your child to the state. So these are the things that need to be changed in order for us to have a legal stand for to be able to change any of the other things. So the more they take back your nationality and your rightful name and that sort of thing, and this is what we're doing. This is what we want to do, and I just want to find out and ask myself instead of trying to give information. I want to know, basically, when is the more government going to, branch out and reach places like Oklahoma? So since you're basically a part of that government, why don't you give me a little more insight on what, you think they could be able to do to kind of move into this area and, help us along, by, basically lending a hand to what's really going on, and just saying that, they support the temple, if they do support the temple, because that's the only thing that we have down here. Nobody really knows about the Moors government. They know about the Moors temple, and not very many people know about that.
Well, basically, like, it's a reach out to the temples. They want to be reached out to. A lot of times, in structures, there's already a battle of structures. They don't want to give up certain areas and stuff like that. More than hand, the government is open to anybody who want to approach it, but they had a problem with the situation back in the days, I think, a way going into it, where they just want to open a door and the government will come right into them and help them out. But they gotta want to be helped, like most areas. Like you got the main structure, you got some mini structures. So the major structure is there to help anybody out, even the temples. If they want help, we could come and structure them and bring them to the government. But a lot of areas back in the days, I heard, well, I just got into it with my government myself, the way it was transpired was, when it was a temple in the government, they didn't understand that the government was trying to bring them in to be a nation. And areas of the temple was, they didn't want to be part of areas. Everybody want to be sheiks, everybody want to be this area. But in any government structure, you're going to have one area to make the nations of the people. So basically, the government's here for the temples, government for everybody to come as one people, one area, so that we all can be one area. We've got too many different branches. It's hard to bring one as one in. So you're
saying that some of the temples in different areas are resisting the government.
Yes.
In terms of joining them because they don't want to stand in the hierarchy and the chain of command of the government.
They want to be, because someone want to be separate. But the government always been here. But the main thing is they got to come together like most people, and that's our problem as Moorish Americans. That they got that slave mentality area, the slave mental area where you're thinking more as slaves and then as Moors. No, that's a problem. We still in groups in slavery, and in slavery you got that always has I'm better than this person, I'm better than this person, to fight for what really in none of ours until we build our own. And that's a concept going on right now. That's a concept because before I got into the government, I was calling about temples and information was correct, but I never heard of it. Until I got in the government, I never knew all what I've learned now. And I didn't understand the scenarios of it until I really started taking my classes. And I learned more how Drew Ali brought this to effect, how he brought it to...
Okay, so please tell me, being that I'm a person that came in through the temple, and I'm interested in being involved in the government because I don't get any support from the temple, how can I become a part of the government and then possibly, assist people here in becoming part of the government since the temple is not, does not do that?
Okay, what you do is you go online under www.MoorishamericanGovernment.@land. Moorish American Government @land. And you go on the website. And then use a register.
Okay, so is it the government or G-O-V, is it?
Government. You got to spell everything out. Spell everything out.
Okay.
And then you register. You know what I'm saying? Register right there. On right there. When you register, then you got classes. You contact the main government. You contact them. You tell them what you want to be part of, participate. You go to the classes to teach how to be a Moor. How would they teach you exactly the procedure of classes every night, from 6:45 to maybe 9 o'clock, 9:30.
So how many nights do we have to attend these classes, or are these just ongoing?
Now, it's ongoing 7 days, but they got playbacks. They'll email you, if you miss a class, they'll email you the classes on the email. So anything you miss, it will be back. You always could catch up to them, because they got playbacks on conference calls. So, not like sometimes you miss class. I missed that class, but they got playbacks, so you can listen to it the next day, the next morning, and they'll play it back for you.
Okay.
So you always got books. They got flags. The real original Moorish American flag, which people think that's a part of Morocco, but the flags we got is not real. The real Moorish flag is red with a 5-pointed star, but LTPE, LTPF, and it's totally different. You got a nation, got a flag, got our own flags, we got our own bylaws, the constitutions, the original constitutions, you know what I'm saying, the real articles. If you go to the website, it give you the human rights that people be abide by of the divine area of the land. So it's deep. Like Malcolm X been bamboozled. Plymouth Rock did fall on us, That's the problem. And the thing about it, we all want people. Everybody want people. The main thing, the problem is we get, and the problem is, everybody look at everybody of color. But the problem is, it's the bloodline. It's not got to do with color. It's nationality. You gotta know your nationality, and that's it. People from Jamaica, people from Ireland. I'm from Ireland. I'm from Jamaica, but you're not Jamaican. You're not Haitian. You're not Ireland. What's your bloodline? You just born there. You're not who you are. And you gotta understand, that's confusion. Strictly confusion. That's the main thing, Like even down south, I'm talking to a Moorish brother down there, down south, matter of fact, and one of the sheiks in the government. And what you just said is true. Down south in southern areas, a lot of them don't know about what's going on. They don't want about the money, the gun, the green packs. They understand that the money is even that trickling down, because the real reality is what we got is only money is notes. It ain't real money.
Promissory notes.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Promises to pay. Right?
There you go. And on the seal, if you look at the seal, it's changing now to red. That means getting backed by gold. The green seal, it's going by. See, people don't understand about the money situation. That's why we go through problems now. But they see the Fort Knox is empty. And the problem is, that's our money. That's our gold. That's our money. And so we last of the land to get our returns, what we got to get. These IRS people, Internal Revenue Services, areas, it's all part of all the money scheme that, why do we drive cars? I started looking at a lot of stuff. Everybody out there, listen, it's a real good topic. You own your car, right? Everybody out there own their cars. You got the titles, right? So why do you have to register your car? And you own a ticket. Why do they be able to take your car if you own tickets if that's your car? Why is that? I want everybody to ask that question. You own your own car.
The purpose was supposed to be for insurance purposes. So that, that this is supposed to be, all of this is really supposed to be in the government's perspective of the truth, for the public safety. Okay, so this is why we have to have insurance. This is why we have to register our products and our vehicles and things like that, because of the public safety. In the event that, something goes awry, the government is going to take care of the expense and ensure the public safety. You know what I mean? So, this is not something that is actually, happening or true. And all of these registrations and cattling of people, the basic, as you said, reason is for gain, so that they can steal everything that you have right up under your nose in a legal manner. So it is definitely, and the government, and I don't know if the government or if anyone else is against, the UCC, which is the law that governs all commerce in the world. So looking into, the laws of the UCC is something also that, people should be, very aware of if indeed they want, financial freedom and to basically have a name. Your nationality, really shouldn't matter if you're a citizen, but you're going to be, binded by duty and contractual obligations under any event that you do. But this is probably the only way that anyone can actually free themselves without actually having a nationality and being recognized in the family of humans by the United Nations. And this is something that's really crucial. African Americans, blacks, colored people, and anybody that are labeled on that birth certificate under those names are slaves. We can put it to you that way. And anybody else that, and this is how they've expanded it. Anybody else that is under that status, and it doesn't matter what your nationality is also a slave. So it doesn't matter who you are, what color you are anymore. Slaves come in every nationality.
That's right. People understand that. See, they think slaves. They think they're free. They think they're free.
Right.
They don't understand that you're not free. Nobody's free. They're all slaves, and they don't understand.
All owned by the U.S. corporation. The U.S. corporation, which owns the IRS and numerous other things, Fox News. I mean, they pretty much own, every university and college, every public school. They're educating you, and they've been doing that for the past 90 years so that you believe what they want you to believe by educating you. False education appearing real. Everything they teach is fear. It's a psychological bind on your mind, and it's been going on for over 80 years in terms of your education. So what you believe is honest and true is not.
It's an illusion. Everything's an illusion, basically.
Exactly.
It's like Matrix. Matrix was about everybody. You go to work every day. You think you're really working, and you think you got a real good job, and you think you're making. But think about it. Like, I had to take a real good look at stuff. I said, you know what? I work for the government. I work for the city. I was about to say, wait a minute. Where all this money go? I'm working every day, paying tax, doing this stuff, and who getting the big chunk of this money? Then I'm talking about, we got politicians, right? We got congressmen and senators, and wait a minute, they working for what? I mean, why can't I control my own money? Why I get my money, I work every day, so who get the big chunk of this money going to? We get money here, but where the money going? Okay, it's going to road and all this stuff, but I don't see this. If my money going to road, how come my name on that road? How come I got like stocks or bonds in that road? I don't know my money going that road. How I know this? I don't see no. If you working for me, right? I would think they'll have books to show me. I don't saw a book.
Well, that's the premise, and these are also, the things that as a true American you're supposed to be able to do, like, discharge debt and, anything that comes to you as an American, they know. And this is what the fight is about. This is what the struggle really is that these bankers have our trust in their hands, and they want to keep it. They want to keep you unaware that you have the power and the government does not. Now this is individually, each and every one of you together take back your power. Basically they are already bankrupt anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So, we can live individually farmers, on our own land and basically be nations within nations. So they don't want that. They don't want that. That's the law. That's the law of the land. So in the precedence that there is something that has never occurred, we revert back to the common law, which, is some basic principles. So the only thing that can actually supersede the common law is, not being aware of your contractual obligations. And that's the situation that we're in.
Because a lot of people know that the United States been bankrupt back in when? 20s, was it? When they went bankrupt, they went bankrupt back, I think, in the 20s, or before they went actually bankrupt, or 1800s. The United States went bankrupt, and they filed chapter bankruptcy twice, I think. And people don't know that they really went bankrupt. They really a bankrupt area. And so
right. And this is, they really incorporated all of the paperwork. I mean, well, actually all of the everything into the Social Security, and I believe they started making you register around the 30s. So I'm not sure exactly, in the 30s. That's pretty much when you know how people started selling us into slavery again.
Yeah, like I know, like the preachers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Preachers know. You know what I'm saying? They're getting big tax write-offs. They know getting planes and stuff. They want to get planes and big mansions. Talking about, yeah, you want to get your money to Lord. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Before then, we kept records, you know, in Bibles, you know, how, you know, Moors and black people, you know, well, supposedly people of color, you know, kept records before and just around and after slavery. So they had a valid argument, and a lot of the argument worked. It's still working today.
So I call it confusion. The whole concept of my show tonight today is called confusion, and the confusion with individuals and concepts.
That's the thing. How does say, for example, how does 300 people control 20 million? How is that possible? What science do they have over us in order to be able to control you, your money, your land? How is that possible? And this must be some incredible science, and it is true. You know, like you said, it's a matrix. And which pill is the one that most people want to take so that they can go right back into the matrix and not see the reality?
True. It's kind of like
I don't know if that's
it's a matrix. It's an illusion. See, it's like it's kind of like the movie Matrix with a person down with the agent and say, you know what? I know this apple not real, but I know it's not real, but I still want it because it tastes good, but I know it's not real. It's like they want to be trapped in that illusion world instead of get out the real world and see how I really look right now. I look at everything now. I look at everything.
The real world takes a lot of work. As I said, every man must be his own attorney. If we knew these things, we could exercise these things, and we wouldn't need attorneys. Because I mean, attorneys are trained to be, you know, corrupt. So basically, what they think is correct is basically taught to them in the wrong way, so that they can be agents of the court. So they're against you in the first place. So once you hire them, you're hiring somebody that's going to seal your fate, you know, in your demise.
Oh,
so basically, you know, hiring a lawyer is the way that you're losing every single day to know the law. But if you're talking about the matrix, this means that every man must be his own attorney. 90% of the population knowing this is going to say, fuck, forget it. Okay, I'm going to go back into the matrix because I don't have to learn how to be I don't have to learn all this stuff. I don't have to know any of it.
But see, remember back in the days, that's why they said it was illegal that slaves were taught how to read. Because they didn't want they didn't want to understand and know the real laws. That's why I was against you to read. Because back in the days, the area was different conception that as a government, you couldn't read enough because they didn't want you to know the truth. See, that's why in the courts they got magi's. Magi's are magicians. They summon you to the court. That's what they call magi's. You know what I'm saying? In the court of the judge, are you a magi? Are you summoning me? That's magic. Because once you appear, they got you.
It's more witchcraft, yeah. It's trickery.
That's all it is. The magi's.
That's why they call their lingo legal ease.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to them to interpret it any way they want to, and that's the way they do it. So there's no precedence in it. If you read it backwards, this is what I was told by an attorney, and you have some decent attorneys that know the words. He said you should try reading it backwards sometimes because when you get to a paragraph that's so difficult to understand, it has multiple interpretations for a reason. Read it backwards sometimes, and it'll give you a better understanding of what that person's trying to say, and it's good reading than just reading it forward.
It says they're trying to fuck us. Backwards. That's what it's saying.
It doesn't say they're trying to. It says get ready to. You know, that's what's about to happen.
That was.
They put you on notice that you're about to
get fucked. Right there live, too. And right there in front of the court, they're doing it.
As soon as you sign this, I got you.
They got you.
I got you.
Got you now. Then create another person. All right, got more money for you. Another slave. I'm big funny. I be laughing sometimes because people. I be trying to tell people, and people don't understand. I'm like, like I'm talking about Black Christian Code, 1774. This how it all started. Labels. Negroes, black colors. How it started. And they like, oh, what? I said, even the church. I said the churches knew about it because they started all that part of the same game. The matter of fact, the original church, the Catholic Church, told them, we don't want you to preach the real truth. If you say any lingo of your originality, of your spirituality, we would tax you and take your church away. So in the 1800s, the original church started, they stopped teaching the original spirituality of Moorish Americans because they know. They lose their properties, they lose everything. Oh, by this day, the churches still know, and they're part of the same corporation. Because they know they tell the truth, they're bankrupt. How much money they lose?
If the way of life in the religion is self-law, why would anything, any religion, now this is something that really should be thought about. Why would any religious or any government or any power want that to exist? These are people that self-law. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Master of themselves. Need know what you call God because of the way that you preach it to your people that you are the God in the first place.
That's right.
So we need none of that.
That's right. Our self-law master. That's right.
What do you do to these people? Divide and conquer. You divide them so separately that they can never be as strong as they, originally were. And this is the struggle. I keep saying this over and over. This is what the struggle is. People don't see it.
And because the concept is, the way it goes down is, people are still in that mental levels of comfort zone. They don't want to think anything else because it's so mental level in slavery that you tell them, I don't believe in no Jesus. I don't believe in this area here. They crack. Oh, what? What? Because it's slave mental. Because they think that nothing beyond the box they can't understand. That's why they still in the mental level they are in. They call them kids and stuff because they don't understand it. Oh no, I don't want to go out that box. It's too hard in the box because they're in that level. And when you bring new stuff to the table, you gotta be very cautious, inch by inch, because the way the society has made people, their mind is so fragile and it's crazy. So until you start opening your mind to, I got a real concept. I was in everything, concepts of spirituality and Kemet, everything, because everything go back to Kemet anyway. And when I started researching and understanding where they get the first Bible story came one was a dogma of areas of Haru and Ased and so on and said, and how they got a concept on the walls of Madu, and how I started writing hieroglyphics really called Kaya Biti, and how they got the first original story. My mind exploded. I was like, what? For this long I've been dealing with this? Going to putting this, and this is what I had to do to get my stuff right area? You know what I'm saying? People think, that, what makes you, that's religion. The bottom line, you are your own God. You out your mouth, you possess your own powers. And people gotta understand that, you can't depend on no preachers or areas to help you. You gotta come to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And people want, you gotta save yourself. People want somebody.
Right. Well, even in the old time, when I call it the old time religion, even in the old time religion, you know what I'm saying? You had, more than one party. So the truth of the matter is, they even separate you in your spirituality in the old time religion.
Yep, true.
They separate you in the part from anything that is really good, and say to you, oh, pray, and then tell you, oh, your rewards are after death, or what I'm saying, your rewards are after you die. You got to die in this world before you get any rewards.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
it's crazy.
It's like a magic, like you said, it's like magic. It's like a magic show, an illusion, a trick that somebody just told you, and you believe it over and over from century to century to century, and you live it that way like it's the actual truth.
Yeah.
So, people go off to wars, and they sacrifice their life, saying, oh, I got to fight for my country. When most of the time, you're not fighting for your country, you're fighting for a corporation.
That's right.
Creating a conflict so that you can go over there and fight as an enemy of, basically humanity.
Yeah, true.
Because you're fighting for a corporation.
And people don't
I mean, I
understand.
don't want to.
Yeah, true. And people don't understand that even the White House, they got two flags up there. They got a Morocco Moor flag hanging right in the White House. People don't notice it. They got a corporation flag and got a Moor flag hanging right in the White House, and right by side by side. And they don't understand. They don't know. They don't even recognize it. The Moorish flag is right in the White House, and that's way it goes down. You know, it's a concept. I mean, everybody know the truth, but it's the masses. You know what I'm saying? The people, everybody laughing at Moors over there because they would call themselves Negroes and black and coloreds and thinking that's a nationality. Even on the application, they want to trick you for jobs. What it got down nationality, got down black. What kind of nationality? What's black got to do with nationality? There's a nation.
You still got people in this day and age just happy to call themselves black. Yeah, I'm black. You know, I had one guy tell me, "Oh, I want to pay taxes. The taxes is good. They go for the people to do this. No, the taxes go to rich people's pockets, and that's all that it does. It does not help one person, one city, state, federal, anything. Taxes go into people's pockets, like the Carnegies, the Bilderbergs, you know, and the cabal, whoever their members are.
Yeah, but they talking about up soon. The time coming up soon. Coming up soon, because the bottom line is, see, all the congressmen we elect, you don't understand this, see. Congressmen, senators, no, they are overseers. That's all they are. Overseers of our money. That's it. They take our money for taxes, do what they want with it. We don't never vote no bills or vote no government issues, do we? But our money for pay for the taxes, right? So why do we got?
They don't even keep records. They keep records of something, but they don't keep records of what you give them. What you give them is income to them. So they take it and they do what they want to do with it. They don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
So you know, it doesn't go to the city. A lot of to city anything. City, no federal, nothing. Tax money goes to rich people's pockets.
It's true.
To their account.
Yo, I think everybody who's interested in areas, they should Google Black Christian Code, year 1774. That's a start. You Google that, and everybody out there, you Google that there, and that can open your brain.
It is a good start. They even have currently on the History Channel where you have scholars talking about, you know, how the Catholic Church and some of the Romans, you know, back in whatever year it was, created, you know, hell. And even in, you know, jolly old King's England, you know, back in the 1600s when, you know, they were calling, you know, the King's Dungeon hell.
Yeah.
You know, they had these things that, you know, permeated through time and turned into something that it wasn't. And, you know, people would debate that, you know, all of these fantasies exist. Stop living in fantasy land. That's how they got you.
Yep, exactly.
You're so concerned about what's going to happen after you die. You ain't living.
Yep.
And they want you to be that.
And the main thing is, we got 5 minutes left. I'm going to hit on something real quick about something. See, they created time. They created the illusion of time. Reality is, time is an illusion too. They created all this illusion of time. But the reality is, anything is death. You will continue living. You live on. You ascend on. As long as you learn your lesson. And the problem is people don't understand, there's no such thing as this thing of time. We created time. Time that exists, the man created it. And that's the real truth about it.
That's the real truth. It's pretty much everything you see is man created, you know, other than the things that we know are to be, you know, our natural history.
Even the
land.
Yep, and even
the solar system.
Yep. And they want to charge us for water. Water.
No.
God made water, and they charge us for water. Water that's natural resources. People are charged for water.
Oh, yeah.
How you charge me for water? But it's natural. You didn't make that. Okay, we got pipes. Okay, I can't put pipes on the end. Deeds. Everybody out there, we got 3 minutes left. Everybody got deeds to the houses. You check on your deeds, make sure it don't say tenant. You make sure it don't say tenant. Because they're tricking people with deeds to houses, putting tenants on your deeds. Another trickery. Another confusion. So, Baby E, been nice talking to you. Everybody run off the air. You got any more last word to say?
No, I'm enlightened. I just want to say gratitude and Islam.
Islamism, boy. Well, there you go. We had a good topic, confusion, and basically, hey, I taught you that a lot of things confusing out there. Now I'll put some music on for you all to listen to while I talk from my little area. Okay? I'm gonna get a little beats going on for y'all. Now, I like to say this to everybody out there. Had a good topic, had a good show. And tune in for more confusion. Claude Jones Presents on YouTube. Derrock Jones on Facebook. We'll be on my show and come on and talk about anything, shows, your businesses. Welcome, come on. This topic was about the morals, about reality, non-confusion. This was about Islamism. That don't be afraid of something you do not know. Islam is not as you think it is, not no rough or killing. Nothing in Islam is about killing or murder. It's about love, uplifting the fellow man and humanity. Believe that. Nothing in this book at all says about cutting heads off. That was a man-made area of Islam. Islam is pure. You can tune on the websites you want, www.Moorish, American Government at Land. Look on the website. Areas you go on RV Publishing Bay, rvbaypublishing.com. For forms and looking stuff. Google, if anything, Black Christian Code, because that breaks down everything. And I had a very good show, so I'm going to vibe to my music with my aunt. And next time, Islamism, Claude Jones L is my Moorish name. Divine Minister. Peace. Islamism. I created this beat. God, man.